Alright, it's about that time again. If you went through my previous video about all the boring stuff about movement and defense before anything in no stance, you start, your default is movement, right? If you can't run away, or if you gotta teach someone a lesson. You're moving defensively, right? So I went through all that stuff before. So now we're gonna jump in. We're gonna jump in. It's a little quick start into striking. It's common, like, no striking, why should I teach no striking? So, you gotta give the kids the candy that they want. So we'll just jump in real straight. And I like using Street Fighter 2 analogies. You got the two little jab buttons, right? We're not gonna do those. You can refer to consult with your regular sensei, coach, instructor, whatever. But the main thing that I'm working on is this like core fundamental stuff. So the movement thing. All right, so now you want to jump into some striking, right? So the 4 buttons to the right. All right, the strong and the fierce are the same. It's the same move. All right, okay, forward motion, real quick. Forward motion is a back attack. Back. All right? Back. All right? That's forward motion. Back motion is forward attack. See how it's switched? So you're moving back, forward attack. You're moving back, forward attack. That's it. It's so simple. You figure it out. But remember, defense and motion first. You have to be a master of motion. My shit looks a little wacky maybe, but it's got sound fundamentals underneath. That's up to you. How you want to look pretty, you decide how you want to do that. All right? I'm not telling you exactly how to stand, or and everyone's different, depending on height and stuff and style. People want to get ready to grapple, do some capoeira stuff. You want to stay lower, more base, lower base. You want to do 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, it's a rule of 4. So so without even going through all the movement thing, you just want to start kicking, right? You want to take your little figure out on the, like a top scrolling game, top 2D game with a scroller, like remember Gunslinger or something, Gunsmoke, or like maybe like some sort of shooter games, 2D over top. You want that view. So we're gonna do that with Street Fighter moves, with Street Fighter buttons. Kinda, it should work. It should work. So as you're moving on this 2D plane, right? You're gonna have 4 attacks. And they're all going to be based on the mechanics of what I showed before. Okay? It all depends on where your enemies are. Right? It's like, we're only just preparing to fight 1-on-1, not 1 against 10. It doesn't matter. Your ability to fight 10 people will pay off against 1. I mean, if you can swing 10 bats, you can easily swing 1. Make sense? Right? Alright, so we're going to have this idea where you're on a board, and wherever you go, wherever you're moving, wherever your opponent is, you're going to have 1 of 4. I think I went through this before. So it's going to be real simple. It's going to be, let's just say this foot. Say this foot, right? It's going to be this way, right? And I emphasize, you first worry about basic mechanics first. Then you can touch upon that shit later. But you need to do basic mechanics based on your movement, and you never should be standing. You should be always moving. So, basic, you want to be like punch this way, boom. This way, right foot, boom, right? Or kick this way, boom. This way, boom. So those are 2 out of 4, where the foot kind of just goes that way. All right, and this one goes this way. So what do you think the other 2 are going to be? Instead of this, they're going to be this, right? So, in, right? This one, in, right? That's how you can start. All right? And each one of those is a 2-step move. All right? So for example, let's just say a right cross, 1-step cross, right? Or a kick, 1-step kick, right? Or a backhand, 1-step backhand, or wheel kick. 1 step, 4 moves. 4 moves, 4 buttons. And your little character will go hopsh, or hopsh, or hopsh, or hopsh. It's pretty easy. So those are your strikes. And remember, each strike has 4 variations, or there's an optional 5, like a takedown. You can have all kinds of shit, but the basics are 4. 1, so 1, 2, 3, or 4. 4 for each button. You're probably not gonna, this is really advanced. It's a back spinning knee. I can do it pretty damn good. I wouldn't recommend it in the beginning, but if you get, once you get into all 4 movements, it just, whatever's in range. Okay. So that's it. Okay, that's it. So it's always 1. Think of it that way. So 4 buttons. 4 buttons. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright? And each one has 4 variations depending on rage application, what you want to do. Alright? And always change the level. High, low, right? If I come and go, come back, low, right? Low, okay, that's it. I'm gonna continue another video for the next, okay, so the buttons, you got 4 buttons, right? And each one of those is 2 steps. 1, 2, 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. The next one, the next button's over, the power move, it's gonna be 2 steps move. 3 total, 3 total. Not 2, but 3. So look like this. 1, 1, 2. Okay? Or 1, 2. Right? 1, 2. Why take all that time? Well, this isn't obvious already. You generate an extra 60% power on that move. Up to 60%, I would estimate. So that'll be next. All right, bye.